buckle in. Best of luck.
There we go. That's a more sterile light.
We'll see you soon. I can't even see you right now, so it doesn't even matter.
Oh.
Buck. See, that's what. Oh, see, I can start it and then I accidentally stop it. Please don't burp into the. Come on.
We're still in pre-show.
I feel the liftoff. The clock has started. Roger.
This is Morning Show. Here are your hosts, Kyle and Kenny.
Good morning, Kenny.
Hey, was I on time there?
No, of course not. At least not with the video because we're live right now.
My headphones had me totally on time.
Yeah. No, we've talked about this before. It doesn't work that way. It's with the magic of the internet, there is a slight delay, not only from me to you, but from you to me, and from me to the live stream over at twitch.tv/goodstuff_FM or just what is that too long? Is that too okay? All right.
Long, so many characters.
How about we do this? We'll do goodstuff.fm/live.
That's a better option.
It's much easier to remember, maybe for you. You don't have to write.
Remember.
You don't have to write it down. You don't have to.
The more times we say it, the more times you're going to remember it. Goodstuff.fm/live.
It's literally one word on top of the network
the regular name
of the name of this program. Yeah, that's
right.
That's about it. How are you? It's been a week.
It's been a whole week. Well, this week was fine. Oh, how boring. Oh, boring Greek. That's it.
Okay. My week's been great. As you can see from my face.
From your jubilant face, Kyle, that I can see with my eyeballs. But for podcast listeners, they can only see your voice. Wait, no, they can hear your voice.
They can hear they can only hear my mandibular tori screaming. If you'd like to know more about the inside of my mouth, please tune in at goodstuff.fm/live. It's a Tuesday. It's around 7 a.m.
7 a.m. We go live at 7 a.m.
We waited for a single viewer to come into the room, and now we are literally only playing to the crowd. So welcome.
Playing to the crowd.
Singular viewer. We thank you for joining us, and
of course
we worship at the altar of the viewer.
Spread the word. Hey, you're not really a leader until you have a follower.
Hey, what? It's Chris.
Well, hey, Chris. You should get a follower, and that creates leadership. But the first follower is the most important. I will say that the first follower is the most important figure in a movement because it kind of establishes that first person who's doing that first thing as a leader, but the first follower kind of makes it seem, it's okay to follow them because someone did it.
You're kind of describing not only the ways that governments have come and gone in ancient times, but also the advent of religion. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
It's a fundamental human ideal.
Yes, and so is this podcast. Hey, Kenny.
Hey, welcome. It's the Good Stuff Morning Show.
It is. We don't have to really play it up. It's just Chris just Chris in the chat room. A little bit of follow up from him. He says, still haven't had a chance to get drunk on ice cream yet. Well, that's too bad.
What was it? Häagen-Dazs? Häagen-Dazs.
It was. Yes, I think it was. It was. See, the thing is with that ice cream,
Chris, I'll front the money for you because you're kind of one of the only people who can.
I don't know what the exchange rate is. What's the exchange rate of US dollars to ice cream in Canada?
I think it's like 3 high fives and you get a tub of ice cream.
That's totally not it. I do have a lot of moose blood though. So if you need moose blood, I can send that to you because it's currency.
Wait a second. How did you procure moose blood?
Well, let me tell you, Kenny. I got to take. We streamed this show last week, and it was a whole lot of fun. We streamed it in the nighttime, and it just felt like the right time for that program.
You gotta see that it's morning here. Because you can kind of see it, Kyle. You can see that he's kind of got like morning. Look, the sun's coming through.
Morning breath? Are you saying that I have morning breath? Can you smell?
You may have morning breath, but I have the worst morning breath.
It's mostly.
What is more? Oh, you have cold brew.
I do. I made my own.
Okay, I'm going to close this window again.
Okay, good.
Too much sun.
Here, what I was trying to get at is that we did a stream last time. There was a bit of time before and after the show where some important things were covered. And I need to let everyone in on some more recent developments that have transpired since we recorded the show last time.
All right, you're being really cryptic.
Yes, I am. Kenny, last time.
Oh, that's why.
Last time on the Good Stuff Morning Show.
The Good Stuff Morning Show. You remember when...
I've got one more thing to go over with you.
Right.
There it is. I got a letter from Foster Farms.
I laugh weird. Is it a cease and desist?
Quit being a chicken. Okay, we can't interject every time because people will get really confused as to what is the past and what is the future.
Right.
So
it's fine.
It's fine. Good. All right.
Ooh, I have a chicken story.
Oh my gosh.
Before you open up your Foster Farms.
I have a letter.
Okay. Taking the dog on a walk yesterday, about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and she perks up all of a sudden and starts like yanking the leash, and I'm going, whoa, where are you going? You know where I live.
Mm-hmm.
There's a street right outside my apartment complex,
like a big street, like a fast street,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's not really on that street ever?
Dogs,
chickens. There was a chicken roaming around on the street.
Like one single chicken?
One chicken.
Solo chicken?
Solo chicken.
Okay.
And here's the best part. There was a woman who was walking along. No, don't eat the Cheetos.
Do you give your dog food? Do you give your dog enough food?
Dog food, yeah.
Is it like... Okay, that's fine. Go. Okay,
anyway,
so there was a chicken in the road.
There was a woman who was walking the opposite direction, or was walking away from the scene.
Okay,
I guess hadn't seen the chicken, and Jin, my dog, is yanking on the chain to go chase this chicken. I'm like, no, don't! It's a chicken. It's just a chicken. And this woman turns around and is like, "What? You calling me a chicken?" And then I go, "No, lady, look, there's an actual chicken." And she goes, "Wait, what?"
So she
thought I was calling her a chicken from behind her back.
Yeah.
And then I just had to yank the dog the other way as the woman scuttled away from the chicken. The chicken was just like,
"Who you calling yeller?" Wow.
You want to fight?
Well,
all right, tell me about your letter here.
Okay. I have nothing to add to your chicken story. I do want to know though, do you know why the chicken crossed the road?
No.
Okay, well, that's unfortunate. That's one of those situations where I feel like you could be our roaming reporter, our man on the street, asking the chicken from the chicken's mouth.
Why I never thought of that.
From the chicken's mouth. Why they crossed the road. All right, Kenny.
Hey, chicken, what you doing across the street?
They say, "Dear Kyle, thank you for contacting Foster Farms to advise us that our chicken was not of its usual quality. We certainly regret your disappointment and any inconvenience associated with this purchase. You are right to expect the highest quality from Foster Farms. We are concerned that our product did not meet your expectations. Your comments regarding the packaging have been forwarded to our quality assurance and product departments. A refund is being processed and will be mailed to you within 2 weeks. Thank you for buying. Thank you for being Foster Farms. And that's, of course, from the Consumers Affairs Manager.
Wait, did you write Foster Farms or did you like slam them on Twitter? Like, hey, this chick is gross.
No. So listen, I'm not about calling someone out or even subtweeting. I'm not going to sub chicken Foster Farms.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to write them on Twitter and complain. I wrote them an actual physical letter.
Wow, you mailed it?
And I mailed Foster Farms a letter, including the packaging, as it said to.
Gosh.
It said to on my packaging. Send them a letter and tell them what I think. And I did. I sent it to them, and they sent me a letter back. This is better than Santa.
Like, to see the system work, you mean?
To see that Foster Farms has a section of or has a text expander snippet for people who are mad about chicken packaging. So the issue was I bought this huge, like 10-pound bag of chicken breast from Costco, and they were supposed to be in vacuum sealed little individual things.
Mm-hmm.
And
my dog is making out with my elbow fat, like right now.
It tastes like pickles. So it's supposed to be vacuum sealed, and you should be able to throw it into a sous vide and make it that way. But it's also supposed to avoid like freezer burn and things like that, so it lasts longer in the freezer. Anyway, they weren't sealed because when I thawed it in my fridge, I got all that chicken juice all over the place, all over the bottom of the fridge. Bad news.
Did you take a picture? Did you include the picture, like a Polaroid
of the chicken?
Just taking of like all the chicken juice inside your fridge.
I didn't mention the chicken juice. I just said I was.
This is chicken juice.
That's literally all the note to them said. It was in 72 font, and it just said chicken juice, chicken juice, and I just
chicken juice.
I just sent it to them.
Period.
And they knew exactly what I was saying. They got my name. They got. So I'm in whatever chicken hating database there is now, and
I mean that's Kyle. That's like the Galaxy Theater thing that I did on Twitter, where I was like, the sound was bad the whole time. It was bad, and then they tweeted back at me. They said, "Oh, whoa, let's fix this. Let's get you into another movie so you can enjoy it."
Mm-hmm.
And that worked.
You got into another movie, and you still go to that theater, do you not?
I do.
There you go. That's us from last time. All 6 minutes and 39 seconds of it.
Oh
Kenny,
gosh, that was 6 minutes.
Yeah. Hey, you changed. Look at you. You're a new color now. Welcome back to the future. Follow up.
If you were watching the stream, Kyle, you would have noticed that I was changing colors lots.
Good. I got my money.
Money.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
Foster Farms has sent me my check in the mail for a grand total of $23.
$23?
How
much did you spend on the chicken? $23?
For my chicken. No, this is for my pain mostly. This is the settlement
juice I had to look at.
That's right. This is the settlement between me and Foster Farms for my chicken pain. So thanks Foster.
You should record a video of yourself holding the check up and going, "Hey, Foster Farms," rip it in half and go, "I'm taking you to court."
Live on camera right now. You want me to do that? I can give you the routing and account numbers for Foster Farms live on air if you want me to. You want me to do that?
That's awful.
Hey,
don't do that.
Let's talk about some other chicken.
Oh,
yesterday was national. No, it was worldwide. It was World Emoji Day. And Apple was showing off some of their new emoji that will be coming to iOS and the Mac later this year. Did you see some of these? Did you see how the brands across the world were
I
celebrating?
I think my favorite, I'm not sure if I want to call the T-Rex my favorite yet. I like the mind blown. That one was good.
The puke. Give me the puke.
Finally a good puke.
Yeah.
Like with bits in it, like brown and yellow bits.
Is it? It seems pretty green to me.
Well, it's green, but it has brown and yellow bits.
You mean the person is yellow?
Well, maybe it's a cannibal.
Okay, eating itself, and that's why it's barfing.
The T-Rex, I think, it's like a cute T-Rex.
It is. It's good.
It's like a cartoon T-Rex.
Yeah, a little bit. The full list is available in our show notes, goodstuff.fm/morning show.
I feel like the zombie, though, unfortunately, suffers from like too much detail. And when you see it, the tiny emoji, you're not gonna get the full impact of a zombie emoji.
Now, here's my problem with the way that most of these work. I do have apps on my computer right now to expand Slack style these emoji into any application, so I can use them to write in texts or whatever, right? Google Hangouts, stuff like that. Some of these words just are not what I would go to for putting in what I wanted. You know, I would have to search, or I would have to, I don't know, like type different synonyms for the word vomit, I guess, to find my barfing guy. I want to type puke. I want to type barf. Vomit.
So you want to be able to
I don't want to get clinical with my emoji. I want to just type barf, and for the face vomiting is the name of it. I'm not
face vomiting. Here's what
I'm
you do.
I'm not going to remember that.
You create a one of those like type and replace.
I literally just said the word. Past Kyle said the word text expander snippet, and you couldn't come up with that right now? Are you freaking kidding me?
But that means you have to have text expander running. Like you can make an Apple keyboard replacement run on your system all the time without text expander running. So you type /barf or something like that, and then it gives you the face. What is it? Face vomiting?
Yes, face vomiting.
How is it not vomiting face? Because they got like smiley face, sad face. You should have vomiting face or vomit face.
Whatever the syntax is of face and then other things. Face with hand, face with hand over mouth, face with monocle, face with raised eyebrow, face with symbols over mouth. That kind of stuff.
What's the mind blown? Is that face with brain explosion?
Exploding head.
That's amazing.
Which
exploding head is perfect.
Yeah, but people with exploding head syndrome would not appreciate that at all.
Well, now they have an emoji.
For a second, and that's about it. Well,
look at that.
Except when you see it, it's a trigger. Unfortunately, that's the worst.
Awful.
That's the worst part of it.
It's the same thing works with the T-Rex. A T-Rex.
It just shows up right into your house. Well, good. All right. Well, I enjoyed Emoji Day by not celebrating at all.
Yeah, me too.
Just didn't. You ready for some news?
Oh, I am.
These are today's headlines.
Amazon-made meal kits could come to your doorstep soon. Keep your eyes peeled on your doorstep.
On your banana.
According to a report from the British publication The Times, that's weird because it's from the British publication The Times?
That's why New York has to differentiate itself.
I guess so. Amazon filed a trademark for a meal kit service on July 6th with the tagline, quote, "We do the prep, you be the chef." The service covers prepared food kits ready for assembly as a meal. And according to CNBC, which is not the Times, they will primarily include dishes consisting of grains, pasta, rice, and noodles. You know, the stuff that can't really go bad for a while.
But also the stuff that's already made in the box. You add water and you cook it. It's sort of the same thing already.
Yeah, but the Amazon boxes probably include like some spices and some other ingredients to kind of spice it up or flavor it up, you know?
I don't know.
And it's probably portioned. You know, they probably give you the correct portion. You don't cook like 4 handfuls of pasta and go, well, I'm eating for one tonight.
Right. Okay. Like, unfortunately, I got a 15-pound bag of rice shipped to my house, and now I have to cook it all at once. What am I going to do? I have to turn my living room into a giant rice cooker.
This sounds okay. I mean, this is there's what, like 4 or 5 like top people or top companies that are kind of doing this right now in the market. Amazon kind of already does it too with Amazon Fresh, but I guess that's just ingredients. It's not like, hey, you can make a meal out of these provided ingredients.
Sure. Right. Well, and I think famously right now, Blue Apron is one of those that decided to file for IPO or whatever the phrase is, and is just tumbling since their Amazon's acquisition of Whole Foods. So we'll see what happens.
Could this be something that they even put in their store, maybe like in Whole Foods, where they have like they've got, you know, you can buy all the ingredients separately, or you can take home the Amazon box and it's like a dinner for 2 in a box.
That sounds pretty great. Like pre-made. I mean, it
not
also
pre-made, but like pre-portioned.
I think
that's what I've always wanted. That because I never know the correct portions for however many people I'm, you know, preparing food for. But if there was already all of that was already decided for me, I could just take the box home and then there's, you know, good instructions. Or what would be even better is you take the Amazon box home, you have all the prepared ingredients, and then it gives you a code to say into your Amazon Echo, like to like prompt the
it's time to make a meal.
No, I mean, it's like it's the exact instructions or directions for the meal that you bought.
Yeah, the hot word is I'm lonely. And then it starts well
I'm lonely number 17.
Well, let's get cooking.
Is that what
hi
Alex A sounds like?
Hi, I'm my name
I'm Alex. My name is Alex. I'm here to help you cook tonight.
Didn't at one point we have an Alex A on the show? Wasn't there a point when we had the actual audio capabilities to talk to an
We did.
Didn't we have that?
We did. Do you want me to dig into our past again? Do I need to play? Do I need to play another 7 minutes of a past program of this show for you to understand that
Minority Report back to the past?
Good. My main problem with the pre-portioned meals, potentially from Whole Foods and in an Amazon-made meal kit, is just that I don't like people controlling what I eat, and if I have to go to a store and pick up a box of government cheese, it feels like wartime, and it's not
like rations.
Yes, I don't need Amazon rationing my food. I want to be able to choose. This is freedom.
But Kyle,
freedom of
there's
choice.
The flip side to that.
Tell me.
Because if you, I mean, I'm not saying that like Amazon needs to have control of what you are purchasing, but what it's doing is it's limiting how much you are buying. It's portioning already. I mean, this is all hypothetical, but it would be portioning out so that you're not wasting any food. Do you often like save your leftovers and then eat them the day after or something? Or do you get like the tiny little scraps and you go, no one's going to eat this, and you toss it?
See, the chat room saying Amazon MREs. Yeah, pretty much. That's what that feels like. All I need to do, Kenny, is I need to help you learn how to pre-portion your meals and find the right balance between what you will actually eat and the amount of food that you cook. It's not like cooking for a family of 4 at home. And also you need to be okay eating leftovers, but it's all in the wrist.
I mean, leftovers are like hand-me-downs for food. And I hate hand-me-downs if you remember.
You do, because that's all you got.
That was my life for about 20 years.
It looks like there's some folks in the chat room having some issues with all caps. I guess Nightbot is kind of strict with what it allows, so just try not to put all caps or appear that it's spamming.
If you do all caps, just make like the last couple characters just lowercase, and I think it's fine.
Okay. I don't know how.
Is that a workaround? Did I just give everybody a workaround?
Yes, I believe you did, and I'll give you one as well. Seems okay to me. Kenny, today is also National Caviar Day.
Ooh, have you ever had caviar? I think we had this conversation last year.
In actuality, in pictures caviar, like the black pearly looking stuff. Is that what you're saying?
Fish eggs. Yeah.
I have
Beluga.
not. I have not had the roe from a wild sturgeon from the Caspian Sea and Black Sea, if that's what you're asking.
Uh-huh.
Have you?
No, I haven't, no. Except I love the episode of Frasier where there's a shortage of caviar in Seattle.
You do. Of course you do.
And then Frasier and Niles make like this backstreet deal with this Russian guy who has $40 an ounce caviar. Then they buy it by the pound. They buy 5 pounds of beluga caviar.
Of caviar to make, yeah. Beluga, that's a whale, right?
I don't know. Yes. Baby beluga.
Which is
beluga caviar.
I think that's fake and not a thing.
It's not. It's beluga sturgeon.
A beluga's a whale.
Hold on. Here we go.
Raffi taught me wrong.
Raffi. Beluga caviar is caviar consisting of the roe of the beluga sturgeon, huso.
I seriously don't care. Let's talk about fish eggs, though, because Tobiko is probably my favorite. It's like tiny little fish eggs on my sushi
That's my
rolls.
wife's favorite part of sushi, by the way.
Yeah,
is the roe.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really
it's really
good.
Boring, actually. I like the fish part of sushi.
Okay, I'm glad we can agree. Kenny, I've got some fun facts for you.
Let's hear it.
Speaking of fishes, tortoises can feel it.
It's not a fish.
Well, it's close. Well, you'll see why. Tortoises can feel it if you touch their shells.
Uh-huh.
See, because fish, there's some fishy creatures that have shells. Like a lobster, if you pet a lobster.
A lobster is not a fish either, you dummy.
It's a bug.
A bug? I don't think it's a bug either.
Yeah! Lobsters are the bug. The bug of the
I'm
of the sea.
Type into Google. Is a lobster
a bug?
A bug?
Yeah. Is what it says. It says, yeah.
Lobsters are really are cockroaches of the sea.
Yeah.
Cockroaches is what my dyslexic brain wanted to say. Cockroaches.
Very good.
It's like a Coke bottle in your crotch.
Yeah. Ah. or are you just happy that I brought up lobsters?
I had a lot of lobster on the cruise that I was on.
We're talking about tortoises here.
Sorry.
Have you pet a tortoise?
Have I pet a tortoise? Yes, at the aquarium.
Did they tell you that they felt it?
No, there's nobody helping me. I just kind of roamed on my own.
You jumped into the tank and you pet a tortoise.
I did not jump. I climbed.
Ah. What kind of cage do they keep a tortoise in? And I realize I'm shaking. I realize I'm shaking a lot here, and I don't mean to. The audio is just fine, but the video is a mess.
Happening?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. No, yeah. So you pet the tortoise.
Yeah,
and it's really slow to react.
Oh, you had packed up and gone for the day, and then it was like, oh, I like that.
Thanks for that.
Well, okay, bye.
Silence.
That's too
Tell
bad.
me more fun facts.
I got one more for you. Icelandic.
Only one more.
Yeah, Icelandic is the oldest language in Europe.
Okay. Can you speak some for me?
I can, yeah. The sleep.
Can you just say Reykjavik? The capital of Iceland. Can you just say Reykjavik and then claim to have spoken an Icelandic word?
No.
Okay.
But you could say the word sofa, like the thing you sit on in your living room where I cook all the rice.
And what?
That is the word, the Icelandic word for sleep.
Oh, well, and if you sleep on the sofa, look at that. You're Icelandic.
Your sofa.
You're no.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. You might be the king of the sofa.
Yeah, that would make you the king of the sofa. Very good, Kenny.
I can't say it.
Very good.
This is a clean podcast, Kyle.
Is it though?
It is.
We're talking about bugs. Bugs.
Bugs can be clean. When you steam a lobster, it's edible.
It screams.
Can I dip cockroaches in boiling water and then like suck out the meat?
You could, but unfortunately, they're still alive after you boil them.
Right, unless it's nuclear waste that I'm dipping them in.
Yeah, Kenny. Hey, guess what? It's time for us to play another game.
Oh, fun!
Hot diggity.
Oh no, I just found out which game we're playing.
That's right. We're playing a round of Gordon Ramsay's Zero Ingredient. If you are new to this program.
Talking about cooking.
Kenny is, yes, exactly. Speaking of cooking, speaking of a lobster screaming, Kenny's going to listen to a Gordon Ramsay cooking instructional video and try to guess the dish by only listening to the cooking method. All of the ingredients have been removed. So you'll listen to it, Kenny. You'll have to guess what it is, and then I will give you the answer. How you feeling? Are you ready?
Yeah, I actually pulled out our old periodic table battleship sheets so I could write down what I think the ingredients are.
Okay. Here
I'm prepared.
We go.
You think of the flavor and the texture of rich, phenomenal. Want to make it a little bit more vibrant. A nice pinch. I quite like it. Hot. Touch and a touch of. So that nice dry combination of the heat. This is light, healthy, quick, but so tasty. 3 nice, chunky, thick. Open them up. Lightly season them. Little touch. Rub all that in. What you can use, but the richness from the silky creaminess is mind-blowing. And then get the grill up to temperature and push these down. Go the extra mile. We've all put in a toaster, but the difference of grilling them this way is extraordinary. That nice smoky flavor, beautiful. Now, you've got to treat them with love, respect. Press on the end here, and if your thumb softens, you can tell it's right. Never press here, you just end up bruising it. Slice down till you feel that in the middle, and then just roll around. And then it's just a little gentle twist. Off. And out. Cut them into quarters. The back of your knife. Peel back. They should just all fall away. Slice. Just take your quarters, fan them out, and push them in. The riper, the better the flavour. But look for ones free from soft spots and blemishes which can suggest bruising. Okay. Squeeze. That will stop them discolouring. And then get your ready to go on top. Sprinkle in a very generous, light way. You've got the fragrance, the crunch, the heat, that little, which just wakes up. They look expensive. That, for me, is a delicious, light start to the day.
All right, Kenny. What'd you got? What do you have?
I got absolutely lost at about 30 seconds in.
Oh, this happens. This happens every single time. Chat room, if you have any idea of what Gordon Ramsay's zero ingredient dish is, please say so in the chat room now. We're going to give you a couple of seconds here to chime in.
I don't see the chat, so
I will let you. I'll let you know. We have one coming in: deep fried Oreos. Kenny, and retort.
Deep fried Oreos. You can't cut those into quarters and then bruise them.
Okay, all right. Chris
Man.
is saying Honey Nut Cheerios and milk. I think they're missing the point here. Let's walk through what he actually did. He was grilling up some stuff. He was bruising some stuff. He was peeling some skin back.
Some sort of like tender meat that is very, I don't want to say fragile, but like easy to manipulate, I suppose.
Okay.
Bruise it. What? And like he was stuffing it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But he didn't really prepare whatever he was going to stuff it with. He was just like, you could just stuff it. And then you peel it, and then you put your finger in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I have no idea. Some sort of stuffed chicken something or other.
Okay. Stuffed chicken with
cordon bleu.
Cordon bleu. That's what you're going to guess, like the school.
Yeah.
Do you want help from the chat room first before you make your final guess?
You know what? They seem to think that Gordon Ramsay was making a bowl of cereal. So
you don't want their help. All right.
I'm not saying I don't want their help. I'm just saying I think that we are on two different playing fields here.
All right, Kenny, are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready to find out
I'm ready to
whether or not you are correct or not? Here we go. Gordon, what were you making?
Avocado on sourdough toast with lemon and black sesame sprinkle.
Very wrong.
I'm sorry. What are you stuffing with avocado toast, you idiot? What are you flipping on top of other things? It's avocado toast. You go, avocado, blip, 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 toast. Stupid.
Okay, good. I'm glad I could make you angry this morning. That's exactly.
Especially make me angry at my hero, Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah. I mean, he
has like bipolar, where like, or by cooking, kind of thing, where he can be the most calm, like solo chef. He can just be totally comfortable in front of that camera, and then when he has like underlings cooking for him,
sure,
he goes berserk. Like it's Gordon Ramsay blitzkrieg in Hell's Kitchen.
Okay, I think that's fine.
Yeah, there's no problem with that. I'm just saying, if everybody sees, because his most public figure is, I'm yelling at people because they suck at cooking.
Well, the problem is when he tells what you called his underlings to create, he does the same thing that he does to you in this segment. 0 ingredients. He doesn't tell them how to make it. He just says, you put it together and that's it.
Well, actually, the way that works is he does tell them how to make it, and he expects them to have remembered that.
Right.
But they're super lazy and they don't remember how to do that. And so when he catches them not remembering, he's like, excuse me, I already taught you how to do this. How do you not know how to do this?
This is a really...
It's like the worst kind of teacher in school who teaches you how to do one thing in like math. And then they go, they teach you how to do it in the very beginning of the year, like the first week. And then you have a test on it at the end of the year. And they go, I'm sorry, didn't I teach you how to do that? You shouldn't have any questions.
Welcome to chemistry.
I slap them with the back of my hand.
That's exactly how chemistry works. The stuff you learn at the beginning is the stuff that, I mean,
is the most important.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Kenny,
and I have a cheat sheet. It's the periodic table.
How'd you do? Pretty bad.
It's all folded up.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Time for another segment.
Perfect.
Because what the heck? It's time, Kenny, for scary amusement park rides, and I'm finding the scream here momentarily.
The scream. Click clock. Click clock.
Scary amusement park rides. Now there is there's an article over at shape.com that asks, first, do amusement park rides count as a workout? And I wanted to put that to you real quick before I actually tell you the answer.
Okay. Wait, Shape, the magazine Shape is asking, do amusement park rides count as a workout?
Yes. So can I get those rock hard abs by going on Superman 50 times?
I'm assuming that what their point is, without even going into the article, I'm assuming what their point is like the exhilaration and the like adrenaline that pumps through your body. Does that do anything for your workout, or does that do anything as a workout? Right? Is that what they're kind of insinuating here?
Overall, what they're trying to do is see whether or
like
not
the clenching of your body and then the release and then the clenching and the release. Is that like, are they assuming that you're treating that as a workout?
That would be like saying, "Oh, are bowel movements a workout?" And they
Yes, they are.
They kind of can be if you go that route. No, so this article is basically saying when your heart rate increases, the cardiovascular exercise that is happening, is that good enough to I don't know, get you in shape? TM.
Because that happens when you get a workout, right? That happens when you're moving your muscles. You get that adrenaline, you get the heart rate up, and you get the blood moving. So they're asking, can you just kind of skip all the moving bits and just have your heart do a bunch of work? Is that work as a workout?
Right. Because the whole point is, at least according to Nicole Weinberg, MD, a cardiologist at Providence St. John Health Center, they say your heart is racing after a scary ride because of adrenaline, and that can actually be bad for your heart. There's a reason for all those signs warning people with heart problems and pregnant ladies to stay off, end quote. So it's more of a stress hormone. If that is alerting you to danger, and less like a heart rate increase that can be sustained
like
over
a good
time.
Heart rate increase.
It's not a blood flow increase based on actual movement. It is a stress hormone increase. So overall, it's bad news. It's fun in doses. But
can I say something though?
Yeah, you may. That's actually why this program exists.
There's a whole point that we're talking at each other.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the more workouty part of the amusement park is the walking around and standing in line. That's more of a workout than the ride would ever be. Right?
Being on your feet for that long.
Being on your feet. Yeah. Walking around to the various rides.
Yeah.
And not, and when you're waiting in line, you kind of have to like fidget around and do something. You're moving around. Your heart rate's not going too high, so you're not like in danger. But you got your muscles moving and you got your legs straining, and that's good. That's the best part. That's the most workout part of the park. Ah!
All right.
By the way, my wife brought me breakfast for morning show.
Lovely. What you got? Show me your toast.
Scrambled eggs.
Yep.
And buttered toast with grill marks or toast marks.
So you could have. I mean, maybe we need your wife to record her actual preparation methods for your breakfast.
Oh,
and
I don't know what ingredients are in here.
Maybe it's a freaking egg and bread.
Yeah, I was being facetious.
Hey, Kenny, let's talk about water parks. Because this segment is...
Let's talk about it.
This segment is called Scary Amusement Park Rides.
Not just land-based, but water-based as well.
Well, they're still on land. The park itself is not just a giant ocean. It could be, I suppose, but that's free if you want to get in.
Please make Water World, somebody.
That's a bad idea. You'd be on a boat anyway. So what would...
I'm going to crunch this toast right now.
Please do. 3 giant slides are scheduled to debut at Quasi Park. Let's go with Quasi, actually.
Okay.
I can also get Garco's help.
Quasi.
Hi, Garco.
Excuse me, who are you?
I have no idea. Quasi Park in 2018, including one called Tantrum Twist, also known as Tornado in all caps, which will accommodate 2-person rafts. Now, here's how this works, Kenny.
Wait, hold on. Pause everything. Look what I just brought.
Pausing.
Look what I just brought into the studio. Breakfast ketchup.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll catch you again later because this is the end of the show. And
breakfast ketchup on my scrambled eggs. Breakfast ketchup. My wife, I texted her. I said, after she left the room, I said, ketchup. And she said, oh my God. That was her reaction. She said, oh my God.
Like,
so she is not a fan of this, but she brought it to me anyway because she knows that I love it.
Well, I can fax over the divorce paperwork if you want.
There you go. Thank you.
Kenny, let me tell you about Tantrum Twist or Tornado.
Tell me about the Quasi Park Tantrum Twist Tornado. Wait, where's the third one?
No.
3 giant slides?
No, we are only talking about the Tantrum Twist. One, there are other two slides I can tell you about later. But I wanted to tell you about Tornado itself.
Okay.
It says the patented funnel shape flushes riders up the tantrum walls, oscillates each tube multiple times, and generates the suspended weightlessness sensation that is unique to pro slide funnel rides.
Can I just say that I think my intestinal tract is called a pro slide?
That's probably not true unless you have some sort of weightlessness associated with your bowel movements, with your BMs. After dropping into the funnel, riders are swept up the wall to the equator line that they call here, which is actually perpendicular to the ground. The ride creates the illusion of going over the edge and keeps even, quote, the craziest thrill enthusiasts returning for more.
Nope.
Hey, we're
going to pretend to kill you.
We're going to basically just throw you inside of a cannon and then shoot you out of it. This is a ride.
Come back for more.
Please, would you? It's like going to the edge and then coming back. Again.
It's like that new movie, was it Flatliners, where they take turns killing each other and bring them back to life?
Yeah, that sounds like a good ride. Let's make that one. Debuting at Quasi Park 2019, Flatliners. You strap yourself in and we make it go as fast as possible so that you can't breathe.
Die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then, that's it. Actually, that's the ride. You don't come back. So I'm afraid I don't.
You never exit.
That is. Can you imagine? That's just one of the 3 rides available here at Quasi Park in 2018. Tantrum Twist. I'll throw a tantrum not to go on this ride. Would you? The other 2.
I think I would take a look. I would take a look at it and probably I would assess my life at the moment I'm watching the people enjoy the ride and listen to their death screams as they think that they're going to go over the edge, but then the slide says, nope, going to bring you back. I would probably abstain.
The other 2 gigantic pipe, in all caps, line serpentine slides will round out the 3 ride attraction. They say the new slides will all depart from one platform and conclude in runoff troughs near what they call saturation station.
That sounds awful.
Thanks for tuning in, Chris. We appreciate it. This is one of those moments that is just frightening. And
I finished my scrambled eggs with ketchup
already. Wow, that was a wild ride, Mr. Toad.
While I was listening to you describe the death slide,
yeah.
My scrambled eggs.
Hey, Kenny. Speaking of death slides, I've got another game for us to play.
Perfect.
You have no idea what I'm doing, huh?
I have no idea what you're doing. You have no idea what I'm doing.
It's been a while since we've done this. It's time for another round of goat or tennis player. Speaking of screams, I'm going to play 10 different screams, and you have to guess whether or not it's a goat or a tennis player.
Okay.
Are you ready? This is a very simple game.
Did you watch any of Wimbledon, by the way?
I didn't. No, I know that was something that was happening in Federer won, I think. Is that who won? Roger?
Federer, yes. Mm-hmm. Federer won without dropping a set, which hasn't been done in 41 years.
That's what that racket is called, right? So you're trying to not drop the racket, called a set.
I'm gonna set your face into some breakfast ketchup.
Good. Let's play around here, Kenny. You ready for number 1?
Yeah.
Goat or tennis player?
I think that's one of the 999 ghosts and ghouls from the Haunted Mansion.
Close. Very close.
But I'm gonna say tennis player.
All right.
Yeah.
Correct. Number 2. Goat or tennis player?
Tennis player. That's Rafael Nadal, isn't it? No, okay.
That is incorrect.
Is he a goat?
That is a goat. So I should say...
the Nadal goat.
You'll get Nadal of them wrong. Chat room, I should say, for folks who are still watching... these sounds have been slowed down about 50% with Paul Stretch.
Stretch.
That's why they sound so crazy and why Kenny can't tell the difference between people and goats. Are you ready for number 3?
Yeah, it's same deal. Again, Haunted Mansion ghost. Let's say tennis player. Yeah.
That is correct. Number 4.
Go.
Number 5.
Why can't I think of his name? That's Rocket Man.
That is incorrect.
That sounds like Rocket Man, doesn't it?
It does, kind of. Yes. Yeah.
Play it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like Harlan
Williams.
Harlan Williams. That's right.
Yeah.
I can't think of Harvey for some reason.
No, that's a goat.
Harvey's the name of the goat. That's right.
Ulysses is the name of the monkey. The chimp, excuse me. Number 6. Is that a goat or a tennis player?
I think that's one of the fated souls who rode the pro slide. The tantrum slide.
Yes.
I'm gonna say goat. Yes.
That is correct. Number 7. We have 4 more, I guess. Number 7. Goat or tennis player?
What a tail there.
Yeah, sorry about that.
And because goats have tails, goat.
That is incorrect. That is a tennis player.
Did someone get hit in the face with a tennis ball? Oh!
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, number 8.
Goat. That was a kid goat, too.
Number 9. Please get this right. Goat or tennis player?
I'll say goat, but it sounds like me.
That it is a goat. It's not you. This is you.
That's goat.
Wow. And last one, number 10.
Goat. Oh! That was a kid goat, too. That was a kid goat. 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 That was a kid goat.
goat or tennis player?
That's a tennis player.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 out of 10.
Not bad.
Good work. I
Good
guess,
work for you, Kyle.
I guess that's a win. I'm going
to take it as a win.
Yeah, I guess so. You could take it really just as however you want. Cause that's more like a D, I guess, right? Is it a D?
I don't know, Kyle.
Okay.
Should I just keep talking so you can play your clips?
I can't. I mean, if you'd like to keep talking, that would be a good way for me to know whether or not you're ready to move on to another segment. How you feeling?
Oh, geez, Kyle. Maybe I am.
Okay, good.
We will eat food. We will eat food.
That's right. It's time for another.
Sounds like Garco.
Yeah, that's the Garco we know and love. It's time for another Stadium Food segment. Kenny, I've got a couple of announcements first related to our Stadium Food segment. The longest sigh that I can muster. Twitter.com/SI_eats is a new account from SI.com. They've got
SI.com.
Sports Illustrated.
Oh.
They've got a new column, I guess. They have a new sub-blog called Eats. And
boy.
I feel like someone took a sword and gutted me. Because this Twitter account and this website is dedicated to the stadium foods for different sports and sporting places and drinks and culture, all the stuff that we talk about here.
Yeah.
So if you want
how dare they?
I know.
Definitely somebody from the Sports Illustrated team has been keeping up with the trends of like weird foods, and the internet likes to make fun of them.
Right.
Hey, we're Sports Illustrated. We should take the stadium foods.
So let's do it.
Yeah.
Now I do have to say
they have all the financial backing of a major publication that they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, pretty much. But I do have to say the person writing over at SI Eats is the one who did inspire the segment. So everything's coming full circle, and we will just eat each other's dog food, which is also a dish at a stadium.
Oh,
each other's dog food.
Oh, God.
Kenny, I want to tell you about a barf emoji. I want to tell you about something called Burgerzilla.
Burgerzilla?
Let's...
Rewind.
Burgeritza.
Burgeritza.
I read that as Burgerzilla, which
they might as well call it Burgerzilla.
It should be called Burgerzilla Atlanta Braves.
Yeah, come on.
It's called Burgeritza. Now, here's why. SunTrust Park, the Braves' new stadium, I guess what they're needing to do is bring more folks into baseball now, because, well, no one likes it anymore. And so the first year here at SunTrust Park, the Braves say they have concocted a 20-ounce beef patty topped with cheddar cheese and served between two 8-inch pepperoni pizzas. So the bun is a pizza.
It's two pizzas.
There's bacon on top. There is cheddar cheese, and then a giant meat patty in between.
Yeah.
No lettuce.
This is definitely
no tomato.
No bits.
No health at all.
I will say though, I think we did cover this a while ago.
I feel like we did too, but not in this segment.
Not in this segment.
We
may have covered it earlier in the year when all of the stadiums started releasing like their wildest food for the year.
Yeah.
And this was one of them. This was the one from the Braves park. But I would eat this. I would eat this.
I would
Hands
too.
down.
I would try it at least.
Hands up, I suppose, to hold it up to my mouth.
You would have to have two hands actually. No hands. It could be one of those burger eating competitions, maybe, where you're like stuffing your face on top of it. Go and pep first.
I would say that you and I would go to the SunTrust Park. We would order one of these, split it down the middle like it is in this picture, and we'd both take a half. I think that we could do that.
I think we could too. I probably wouldn't eat for the rest of the day, but no. You would have to go on like a 30-hour marathon cleanse.
jog.
It would be a cleanse. I'm on the burger Burgeritza cleanse actually, and I can only eat Burgeritzas. Unfortunately,
no, you have to cleanse it. You have to force the Burgeritza out of your body.
Each time. Yeah. Hey, so can we talk though about the way that this is constructed? Let me first copy. I'm putting it into the chat room.
Okay.
Right now.
Oh.
That's what happens when you try and hold in a burp. So this Burgeritza, the pizza on top that they use as the top bun is facing up. Good. Fine, right? But the burger, the pizza on the bottom,
I think that one's also facing up.
I don't agree. Look at the crispiness of the crust.
Yeah, I know, but I also think that the crust, I think the one underneath is underbaked. Or it's just the crust.
No cheese, no peps.
Not the actual. It's not an actual pizza. I think it's just a crust, like a frozen crust.
That I don't like at all.
No, I don't like that either. That's
no.
You're shorting me half a bun pizza.
No, I don't want any of that.
No, I don't want any of that.
So. Good. Hey, that's it. That's the show.
Congratulations, you made it through. So did we.
Yeah, you did. We made it through with 4 viewers. High viewers.
And I had scrambled eggs with breakfast ketchup, and it was so good.
Can you make me some? Can you maybe send me some through the tubes and
the best part is
get it here?
My wife sprinkled some cheddar cheese inside with the scrambled eggs, so it was super good.
Okay, good. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself because I'm.
Are you holding back the face vomiting?
I'm miserable. No, I'm just miserable over here.
Okay.
Because you got to eat, and I'm stuck, hearing my stomach growl.
Oh, boo-hoo.
This morning. Hey, this has been the Good Stuff Morning Show over on Goodstuff.fm.
Close that with some energy, Kyle. Close that with some energy.
Let's not. Do us a favor, though. If you did enjoy this program,
please
subscribe. You could go over to Apple Podcasts. Is that what they call it? I mean, technically, you're going over to iTunes, or you're opening the podcast app and you're subscribing to the show. But however you want to do it is fine with me.
But they want you to call it Apple Podcasts.
Do they?
That's the new thing.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
You can rate us over on Apple Podcasts if you'd like. We have 246 5-star reviews, and yours could be the next one. I will read any new 5-star reviews that we get on this show. I will read them on the air. So do
verbatim.
Do what you will, and I will also read them in whatever voice you want me to.
Garco?
So long as, yes, I can have Garco read them. Whatever you want, I will do within reason. Which is my motto.
A weird promise.
I know. If you want to support the show, you can also do that over at goodstuff.fm/support. We've got some neato ways to give your muns to the show. We Patreon campaigns and it's the cool stuff you can buy. Coffee and
coffee
and beer and.
Wait, I can buy beer and support Good Stuff?
You can, actually, yeah.
Well, look at that.
Are you actually surprised, or are you playing along?
A little bit of both, actually. What beer can I buy?
You can go over to Tavor, actually. We've got a coupon code for you to get you started.
What's that? What's Tavor?
It is a company.
Like tavern pour put together?
Maybe it's a portmanteau of, well, I'm not going to tell you. You make it up in your own brain.
Hey,
Kenny, make sure you go over to goodstuff.fm/support though, because that's where we got the affiliate link, and that's what gives us a little bit of a kickback. That's what we do. You can order beer through there, and they'll ship it to you for $15 flat.
Wow.
Any amount. I've got one coming today, so maybe I can show you later. I'll show you my shipment. And while you're at it, while you're over on Goodstuff.fm, go check out some of the other great shows because they're actually great. Which I think was Tony's line. That's it.
Actually great.
Yeah.
Frosted Flakes are more than good.
They're
actually great.
Really, actually, just to let you know, they're great. We hope you have a good week. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, great. Kitty. We'll be back next week with another episode of this program. Until then, goodbye.
Goodbye.